Good morning, everyone. It is Trey with Two Wheel Paradise. It is Tuesday morning, the SunRise dice ride here on May 13th. Let's get to our table here. And there's a little chat window here in crapsee that you can comment on. But let's go over here to the table and look at what we have today. We have $1,000 bankroll, $5 table, max bet 500, hops 150, max odds 500. Get the bonus if you want. Play the high-low all roads, and I think you have 3 rebuys, 2 rebuys. I think a total of $2,000. You can't get by with $2,000 an hour, then. Morning, James. Morning, James. All right, let's get to rolling. I'll play with a $500 bankroll here on my table. I'll also play on crapsee, and let's get to these random rolls. Cold dice
No
out.
more bets. Dice are out.
Dice in gear. We're rolling. All right, first roll results. We get a 5, 5. Come back here and mark it up. Little green light to 10. Mark the 10. And what will I do with $500? We'll go with a $100 don't come, and dice are moving. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, Mark the 8. This will travel to the 8. All these come down. We'll call dice out. So with that 100 there, we'll do 30. 30. And 15. Dice are rolling. And we get a 10. 6, 4, 10. And we have a winner.
Pay me my money. Or my people will be in cash.
So we get a winner there. That'll be a winner here. And we'll press the 5 and 8. That'll stay. We'll call dice out. Dice and gear. These are on. Where's my on button? And we're rolling. 5, 2, 7. Come out winner. We'll stack that. All this gets reset. That comes down. This 100. All right. Lost $2 on that. That's all right. We will put that there and call dice out. Let's go down there. Dice and gear, we're rolling. 6, 2, 8. We're now on the 8. Green light the 8. And we'll call dice out. You get all the dots. Midnight.
It's midnight on the Mother Road, Route 66.
Do that. That pays triple. So that's 30. 45. That'll just be a collect. We'll call dice out. Dice and gear. And we're rolling. Then we get another 10. 6, 4, 10. I know what we're missing. We're missing a little background music. Another 15 here. This play will come down. And we'll put 102 on the 8. We'll call dice out. Four, 3, 7.
The dice have collided. We've got big red 7. Dice are down. Race is over.
So lost 2 there, but made a sizable amount. And reset. Clear the road. We'll call dice out. Put these there. Get a new pair. And we're rolling. 5, 6, show.
Front line winner. And your wheel goes up.
And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there.
Get the bets in. Dice in gear. And we're rolling. So 9's our point. Green light to 9. That'll come down. This player will go out 44 inside. And we'll call dice out. Dice in gear, random rolls. 4, 1, 5. Mark the 5. That pays. We'll go up on the 6 and 8, make them 18 each. Go back 2. And we'll put a hard 4. Hard 10. Call dice out. Random roll, ladies and gentlemen. And we get a hard 4. Double deuce. Mark the 4. 7, 14. We'll go up on the 5 and 9. Bring back this. Call dice out. Dice in gear, random rolls. And we get the point. And we have a winner.
Pay me my money. Sure, my people will be in cash.
So we get a winner on the 9. This $15 will pay $21. And we are going to be off. And we'll call dice out. Random rolls. We get aces. Mark it. Get our bets in. Random rolls. We're on the 4. We'll green light the 4. This player is just going to play with 6 and 8 at 18 each. And we'll call dice out. Dice are rolling. 5, 2. 5, 2. Seven out.
The dice have collided. We've got big red 7. Dice are down. Race is over.
So we'll reset everything. This will come down. We'll go to the table. See how everybody's doing. Right. Bob Weaver, up 111 out of 16 rolls. Two wheel, pretty small bets, but we're up 36. Our goal is 10%, so we're third of the way there. Mayhem 120, in and out. And little Geo, up a little bit and then down, but we've got some more rolls to do, so let's get back to it. Call dice out. These go there, 2 shooters. Third shooter. What is the random going to do? We're out on the 4. 1, 3, 4. Green light the 4 again. Bring this around. Player is going to go big and then reduce. And then this player is going to do the same. Dice are moving. One, 4, 5. 5 pays 35. We're paying red. Go up on the 5 and 9. With the 10. At the 4. And we're going to play the horn. We'll call dice out. Dice in gear. 6, 2, 8. All this will come down. That 8 will pay 35. That'll go away. And we're going to reduce to table minimum. All right, we'll call dice out. We're on the 5. And we'll stack it on the 4. We'll call dice out. Short roll, 7 out. 7 out. All right, so let's come down here. Let's reset all this, clear the table. $10, $20, $35. We'll call dice out. Reset the tracker. New rights, new roll, new opportunities. 639. 639. So we're out on the 9. Player's going to put 75 on the don't con. And we get a 4. Let's travel to the 4. Mark the 4. Player's going to come down. $18 and $18. $15 and $10. We'll call dice out. And we're rolling. Immediate 7. 167. 167.
The dice have collided. We've got big red 7. Dice are down. Race is over.
All right, 75. Lost $1. Call dice out. New pair. $628. Green light to 8. Mark the 8 here. Player's just going to be on the outside for a couple of rolls. If we get a hit, then we'll reduce and come inside. We'll call dice out. Also play the hard ways on the outside. And we're rolling. Five, 4, 9. Mark the 9. $35. all this will come down. So we've got a hard 10, hard 4, 44 inside. I'm sorry, 12, 12, and then 5 and 5. So that's our wager. We get a hard 6. That rolled on me. 33. Mark the 6. Do full collect, but we'll add a hard way for the 6 and 8. And we'll call dice out. And we're rolling. Four, 2, 6. Mark the 6 again. It's a repeater. This will fall. $12 pays 14. That'll go back up. We'll add the 5 and 9. We'll collect 3. We'll call dice out. Six, 3, 9. Mark the 9. Put out the 1. 15 for 1. Be a full collect. We'll call dice out. Dicing gear. Six, 4, 10. Not on it. We'll call dice out. Dicing gear. And we're rolling. Do we get a 9 again? 5, 4, 9. Mark the 9. $15 for 1. We'll go up on the 6 and 8. They're 18 each. We'll call dice out. One, 3, 4. Mark the 4. Dicing gear. Oh, hard 4 falls. Led the 4 and 10, and we're rolling. And we get midnight, the Mother Road.
It's midnight on the Mother Road, Route 66.
Dice out. One, 4, 5. Mark the 5. $14. Be a full collect. Bring some to the bank. Call dice out. and Bruce shows up. That is a 5-2. Ends the roll. To reset all this. All this comes down. All right. Let's take a break. Come over and check the leaderboard. Recognize who's here. And talent stats came in. Got up pretty quick. Took a hit on that last one, but still up 231. My dice played a little bit of DGE style, and I'm already at my win goal. I've got my 10%, but I'll still continue to play a little bit. And then we have a few in the red, and up and down, small table. I am definitely not someone to give any betting advice, but how long do you want to be at the table? And what is your win goal? Always something to keep in mind, but we'll get back at it. And after a long roll, I'll wait. This player is going to go on the DC side. And the new pair of dice. And we're rolling. And 11. All these wins just go away for this player. This goes down. We'll go back up. Call dice out. Dice and rolling.
The front line is on fire. It's hot.
So that's 150 down here. We'll call dice out. And we're rolling. And we get aces.
Two dots. Headlights are on. We can now see.
That helps us pass line here, or don't pass. 3 and 3 is 150. That'll come back. And we'll go back down to 50 on the don't. And we'll call dice out. And we're rolling. And we get an easy 8, 5, 3. This will come down. Mark the 8. Green light to 8. With 50 here. $24. 10 and 10. We'll call dice out. And we get a 10 odd way. Mark the 10. No change of bets here. Dice out. 6-1. We're done. So there's a quarter. There's 15. So made a nickel on that. That goes there. We'll clear the road. And
2 dots. Headlights are on. We can now see.
been at it for 40 minutes. Short roll. Let's go 66 inside. We'll call dice out. This player's going to work on the come out. We're on new pair of dice, random rolls, and we get a 6. 1, 5, 6. Well, that should have been a reset. We'll do that now. 6 is our point. This will come down. And we'll call that. Call dice out. 10, 20, 30, 35. So we're just going to play the outsides. And we'll call dice out. And we get a 4. We'll get 10 for 1. And now we'll add the 5 and 9. We'll call dice out. And we're rolling. And we get the Yoaster. 5, 6 show. Doesn't pay on my top side, but we'll call dice out. And we're rolling. 6, 2, 8. Mark the 8. 8 pays. We'll go up on the 8. Collapse that down. Now we'll go up on the 6. We've got 12, 12. We've got 44 inside. We'll call dice out. Then we get a 5. 1, 4, 5. Mark the 5. And we'll go 15 for 1. We're going to pull the 5. We'll call dice out. Dice in gear. And we get an 8. 5, 3, 8. Mark the 8. Clear the road. That's 12. 14. So go roll up 1. We're at 18 there. We'll go up 1. We'll be at 18 here, and we'll bring back 12, and we'll call dice out. Dice are rolling.
And we have a 3, ace deuce, sidecar on the end.
Cold dice out. Random rolls. 1, 4, 5. Dice in gear. And rolling. We get a 9. I'm going to go back to 12 and 12 on the 6 and 8. Save some of this profit. We'll call mark the 9. Dice out. And we get a hard 4. Yeah. And we get a 10. Now we're just waiting on the 2 and the 12. Hopefully they'll show up. We'll call dice out. And we're rolling. That was a 12 roller.
The dice have collided. We've got big red 7. Dice are down. Race is over.
All right. So a little reduction helped. All right, this will probably be the last shooter. All right, let's just roll. How many shooters we had? This will be shooter 8. We're out on a 5. Green light to 5. Clear the road. We're there. And we'll put that out. And we're rolling. And we get an 8. Now we'll come down. We'll mark the 8. 10, 20, 35. Do I have any singles? I do. All right. Well, this will come down. Bring 2 up. And we're rolling. 5, 4, 9. We'll mark that. We're going to do 2 collects before we press. There's my 9. We'll call dice out. And we're rolling.
The dice have collided. We've got big red 7. Dice are down. Race is over.
All right, so we had 8 shooters. We'll clear this up. Clear the road. And let's check on how everyone did. We're going to be through playing. So let's check our leaderboard. Talent stats. Came in on shooter 4, roll 3. Did well. Well over 1,000 on the $5 table. My play, DGE style, up 192. Got 20%. Went big on the last one with that 5. We can come in here and actually look at these rolls. And after the 5 play, you can use crapsee as a good training tool to look at other people's bets. But when the 5 played, I laid it, went big in the inside, and then the roll hit. So I made 42 right there, which is, 5% of the bankroll, just one hit. But let's go back to our leaderboard and check our players out. Thanks for waking up early this morning with me. Talent stats is doing well. We've got 8 players at Watch 420. These $300 players did well in the short term, but still, that's what this morning's play is about. Is you show up at an empty table. You may have your play style, but if others are at the table, are you going to bet on them? If so, how are you going to bet? But we're coming up on the top of the hour. Thanks to those that have shown up. Certainly, there's always the opportunity to like and subscribe. But let me check my bankroll here. Started with 400. And you saw me play on the felt. And kind of went, there's 5. These are just for my curiosity. Oh, missing one there. Four. So starting bankroll of 400. 1, 2. We'll call that a tip. So 400, 200, went up 100% on the 50% on the bankroll. That's a good day. 225. Enjoy your day. Make the best of it when you get to the table. Don't play with emotion. Ride your own ride. Don't get caught up in the fanfare. Know what you want to play, and be safe. Thank you. We'll see you next Tuesday. We also have our Sunday dice ride. Where is it? There we go. We have our Sunday dice rides every Sunday, Central, 8 p.m.